Hello, I'm Dr. Chaos. Welcome back to Puzzle the Undergrowth. We failed last time, so we're gonna go on back in with the Major Taunt on medium difficulty and attempt to win again. Keyword attempt.
This young queen has successfully raised her first daughters beneath the leaf litter of the rainforest floor. The nutritious fungus she fed them as larvae is now dwindling. If they don't find food quickly, they will all starve. The juicy grubs nearby are a staple meal for many underground opportunists, but for now at least, they will go ignored. This budding Atacephalotis leafcutter colony has only one viable source of food, and it must be collected above ground.
So, quickly work on starting to get the first couple of workarounds so we can actually get some leaves coming in. Oh, I missed. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Have I? Yes, I just did it again. Wait, no, I didn't. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, now this one's fine.
The small scouting party of minor workers could lead any number of deadly jungle creatures back to their undefended queen. They will need time and luck on their side. The workers have located a patch of young seedlings, just what they were looking for. The leaves are soft enough to be sliced up with ease and carried back to the nest.
Basically, I need to ignore the other nest as much as possible and just gather leaves.
The harvested leaf chunks are not eaten directly. Instead, they are used by the very smallest minim workers to cultivate a nutritious fungus.
I do love the size of this queen. It is honestly awesome.
The ants' activities outside the nest have not gone unnoticed. They are being watched.
Realize I made a mistake with that chamber. So as soon as this is decayed, we are going to remove it. And I got leaves from that one.
The most accessible leaves are located to the north of the nest entrance. However, another atta colony has already laid claim to them. The close proximity of these nests places the two colonies in direct competition with one another. Time will tell which has the potential to grow into a great empire, and which will submit to the unforgiving law of the Undergrowth.
Let's drop that chamber quickly. Where did the grubs go? I'm going to assume they went to the surface and got themselves killed. Dropping the direction they're headed because of this. Never mind. Temporarily going to add the nest group on to the leaf gathering party. Because we need more leaves. And we'll drop them back to the next group. One more food coming in. Yep. Bing, I need a lot of leaves. Temporarily back to the next group. Wandering group.
As the sun sets below the horizon, and the thick rainforest canopy shrouds all but the slightest glimmer of moonlight, the predators of the night begin to emerge.
Go and gather leaves. You need as much as possible. The occasional swap over to get stuff built. Leafcutter games, I feel, are slow ones, especially in the early game. big spider down there. And in a second we'll have this one as well. Start opening up a second chamber, and already we have started accessing the big leaf up here. This will be used for a second worker group to hopefully double our leaf gathering capabilities. Unfortunately, they have about just over double the leaves we do, about 2.5 times, but that is less of a lead than they had earlier. As long as I can constantly make more, I think we'll be fine. Another thing, the Leafcutters are more of an economically focused ant colony. Compared to some of the others, which are basically completely military based. Yep. constant gathering of leaves is going to be necessary, but we are starting to work on the next size of ant, the medias. And it's at this point where we'll swap over to the other side. But I do love how, because of size...
Daybreak has arrived, and the creatures of the night scurry back to the dark crevices of the undergrowth. For the ants, however, the objectives of the day remain unchanged. Locate vegetation, defend supply lines, and process leaves. There is no time for rest.
All the way this way? Yeah. You might have to take on that spider, but... I'm sure we won't do too badly. Just upgrading the refuse chamber. Doing it with size as opposed to quality. Just upgrading minor things around the nest. And setting up a secondary leaf chamber will be useful.
These rove beetle larvae are distant relatives of the European devil's coach horse. Despite a few million years of separation, they share the same carnivorous appetite, razor-sharp pincers, and most importantly, a fearsome final form.
Honestly, I'll just make this leaf storage chamber really large. And connect the two of them. That way we hopefully won't have to deal with leaf storage problems ever again.
A brightly patterned jumping spider, Casviri purpureus, has subdued one of the workers. This expert solo hunter combines extreme agility with incredible forward vision. allowing it to pounce on unsuspecting prey with pinpoint accuracy.
Off food gathering, just kill these two quickly. Which should help us start digging into our waste backlog. I believe they're now dead, so going back to allowing harvesting will be a good idea. And we've already started dealing with this patch thanks to turning off the aggressiveness of as you can see now, the spider has no chance when surrounded by our soldier variants. And let's just upgrade all of those. Let's make a cut through there. And speed up just movement around the nest. Now that big one's dealt with, we have our full force moving on to the next portion. Going to temporarily move one of the worker groups onto the main, onto nest maintenance, so they can help with the upgrades around the nest. While it will slow down leaf production for a little while, leaf gathering I should say, it will ultimately benefit the nest. And then there. Yep, now that that's done, I'll move them back to the main group. Instead of just sitting around doing nothing, they will now be moving on to actually gathering more leaves. And the next group has been added.
Night falls, and under the cloak of darkness, velvet worms, bush crickets, and harvestmen emerge from their hiding places. Any ant straying from the relative safety of the trail will likely meet with an unfortunate end.
Going to just move there. Oh, there's some here. This is a lot more. And not next to a spawning point. Also quickly to grab this stuff.
An ant has fallen prey to a wandering harvestman. Its long, slender legs keep its vulnerable body elevated high above the leaf litter, and when threatened, it can release strong-smelling odors to deter other predators. A stern response will be needed to drive this striding nuisance away.
As much as I would look here, I'll then move up there next.
Overwhelmed by the defensive Leafcutter forces, the harvestman decides to make a swift exit.
And now move up there for that higher.
A young velvet worm, Oroperipatis ecuadoriensis, is lurking overground. These ancient mysterious predators are masters of ambush. They creep toward their unwitting victims silently on soft, hollow legs. Once in range, they squirt oscillating streams of slime, forming a wide net that entraps their prey.
This is a large leaf harvest area. While it's probably a bad idea, I will attempt to work on a major chamber. I'm going to hope that the reason I did so badly the last time was because I got maybe too early, but now I have a strong base, and as you know, I just went straight in and aggroed the enemy nest. But now I have a strong base, I should be able to keep my colony relatively safe. Might upgrade some of the nests though.
The ants must fight.
Ooh, two spiders now. And these. But now the main bulk has arrived, and we should be able to deal with these. Our first two majors have been placed. First three majors have been placed.
Leafcutters aren't the only ants nearby. Whilst the two atta colonies joust for territory, Odontomachus bowery trapjaws roam the clearing. They can be found hunting alone or in small packs for vulnerable invertebrates to take back to their nest. They use snapping jaws to bludgeon their targets, exerting 300 times their body weight in a single blow.
And the majors are on their way.
The Leafcutters have raised their first major ant. Its swollen head is filled with muscle to power its crushing jaws. Few stand against it in combat and escape unscathed. This champion warrior will make a fine addition to the colony.
And just rotate down here to gather back those leaves instead, or leaves primarily from that direction. I'm attempting to try to take them on, but the enemy colony on directly, but we have a good thing going right now, and I feel like I'll just mess
As the
up.
sun rises over the treetops above, the diurnal jungle invertebrates emerge once again to replace their nighttime counterparts. The ants will remain steadfast in their efforts. All must be risked for the harvest.
And here's one of the big ones. Curious about how much exactly you can carry. With the big ones, they're a large investment, but they can carry a lot and are great fighters as well. It does cost 15 to hatch one of them though, so I do need to be careful. Losing them would be really inadvisable. And we've moved on to the second of the big plants. I wish you could tell the pheromones to go a certain way.
The ants must fight.
There's something here, it is now dead.
The ants must fight.
Moving indirectly against the enemy colonies is starting to look like the only choice. No gathering, just fights.
One of the ants has fallen prey to a young, leaf-mimic praying mantis. Once in range, its long, razor-clad forelegs can ensnare and impale victims with lightning speed.
Here they come. I definitely did better than last time. That is one thing for sure. Much needed reinforcements are arriving. It's kind of gathering on then off again. But I don't think it's... Yeah, I think attacking this nest is basically suicide. Actually, no, I did get close. I think this... I should just gather leaves here. We are not going to be able to succeed, I think.
As the leaves nearby are depleted and the superior hillside atta colony cuts off access to new pastures, the nest...
Honestly, I think I'm just going to end it here. But also, the taunt thing does not seem to work well. Next time we'll just be going straight for stun. That was a poor display. I did better than I did the first time, but still did terribly overall. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.